When the son of Princess Diana and Prince Charles took the world by storm with his heartfelt speeches and relatable charm, he was heralded as a breath of fresh air for the British monarchy. Now, as the Duke of Cambridge, Prince William is not only a devoted husband and father, but also a forward-thinking leader with a penchant for breaking the mold. In a surprising turn of events, William recently made an unexpected prediction about the future of his youngest daughter, Princess Charlotte, that has the world buzzing with intrigue. Could this royal princess be destined for a career path far from the traditional role of a princess? In this video, we will delve into these unexpected predictions, shedding light on the potential career paths that await Princess Charlotte and the ramifications this may have for the future of the monarchy. Princess Charlotte's life. The monarchical household is a unique family that is consistently under public scrutiny. Enthusiasts of royalty derive great pleasure from observing the family's progression and maturation. The global audience witnessed the transformation of Prince William and Prince Harry from childhood to adulthood, and they are now witnessing a similar evolution with their offspring. Prince William envisions a grand future for his sole daughter, though not in the expected career path. Prince Louis displayed enthusiasm during the Platinum Jubilee celebration, showcasing the unique personalities of all of Prince William and Kate Middleton's children. The eldest child, Prince George, who holds the position of heir after William, typically displays composure. In contrast, the younger sibling has shown a propensity for more challenging behavior in public settings. Despite any misbehavior, this younger child's conduct surpasses that of Prince Andrew. Princess Charlotte seems to exhibit a somewhat reserved demeanor, and there are indications that she possesses undisclosed skills that could potentially lead to great achievements. Parents typically hold a favorable view of their children's abilities. However, it is particularly noteworthy when a potential successor to the throne publicly praises their child's talents. Before we delve into these predictions, let's talk about her father, Prince William. Prince William's early life and education. William, the father of Charlotte, has played a crucial role in the lives of his children, rooted in a lineage of significant historical and royal importance. Born on June 21, 1982, in St. Mary's Hospital, London, he was the first child of Charles, Prince of Wales, and Diana, Princess of Wales. His birth marked a notable event in royal history, as he was the first royal child born to a Prince and Princess of Wales since 1905. His full name, William Arthur Philip Lewis, was announced by Buckingham Palace a week after his birth. His early life was marked by unique royal experiences. At just 9 months old, William accompanied his parents on a tour of Australia and New Zealand, a first for a royal infant. His early childhood was spent between Kensington Palace in London and Highgrove House in Gloucestershire. William, affectionately called Wills and Wombat by his mother Diana, experienced a blend of royal protocol and ordinary activities. Diana sought to expose William and his younger brother Harry to life beyond palace walls by taking them to places like McDonald's, AIDS clinics, and homeless shelters. Despite his lively and sometimes bratty nature as a child, William developed a more reflective demeanor as he grew older, especially during his time at boarding school. Diana often referred to him as my little wise old man, reflecting their close relationship and his early maturity. His first public appearance was in 1991 on St. David's Day in Llandaff with his parents, followed by official visits to Canada in 1991 and 1998. Tragedy struck in 1997 when Diana died in a car accident. At that time, William was 15 years old and staying at Balmoral Castle with his family. Prince Charles broke the news to William and Harry, and William faced the difficult decision of whether to join the procession, encouraged by his grandfather, Prince Philip. William walked behind Diana's coffin, a moment that deeply impacted him. The aftermath of his mother's death left him in a state of prolonged shock. In 2014, William and Harry inherited the bulk of Diana's estate, including her possessions and a significant monetary inheritance. They also inherited trust funds from their great-grandmother, Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother. William's education was meticulously planned. He started at Jane Minor's Nursery School and Wetherby School in London before moving to Ludgrove School in Berkshire. At Ludgrove, he excelled in sports and academics. He then attended Eton College, where he studied geography, biology, and history of art at A-level, achieving strong grades and holding leadership roles in various sports teams. Unlike the traditional path of attending Gordonstown, the royal family decided to send William to Eton, following in the footsteps of Diana's family members. This decision allowed him a degree of privacy, with the media agreeing to respect his personal life. William frequently visited his grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, at Windsor Castle, where she prepared him for his future role as king. William's academic journey continued with a gap year, during which he participated in military training, worked on dairy farms, and volunteered in Chile. He also developed an interest in African cultures and learned Swahili. In 2001, he enrolled at the University of St. Andrews in Scotland, initially studying art history before switching to geography. He earned an MA with upper second-class honors in 2005, with his dissertation focusing on the Rodriguez coral reefs. Throughout his university years, William maintained a level of anonymity, being referred to as Steve by fellow students to avoid media attention. His time at St. Andrews was marked by participation in sports, including competing in water polo for the Scottish national university team. This period of relative normalcy allowed him to develop his personal interests and academic pursuits in a supportive environment. William's royal duties and appointments. At the age of 21, Prince William was designated as a Counselor of State, taking on this responsibility for the first time when the Queen was away at the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting. His first independent public appearances took place in July 2005 during a trip to New Zealand in honor of World War II. According to Tina Brown, William disclosed a desire to potentially serve as the Governor-General of Australia, a sentiment he had discussed with his father. In 2009, William and his brother Harry founded a private office with David Manning as their advisor. Manning accompanied William on his initial official tour in January 2010, which encompassed visits to Auckland and Wellington. On this tour, William formally opened the new Supreme Court building of New Zealand and received a ceremonial welcome from a Maori chief, attracting significant crowds and drawing parallels to his mother Diana's tour in 1983. In March 2011, after the Christchurch earthquake, William undertook visits to the impacted regions and fulfilled the role of representing the Queen at a commemorative event in Hagley Park. Additionally, he traveled to Australia to evaluate the extent of flood damage in Queensland and Victoria. Before commencing his training at Sandhurst, William engaged in a 3-week practical program at prestigious institutions such as the Bank of England, the London Stock Exchange, and Lloyd's of London to acquire the necessary skills for managing the Duchy of Cornwall. Subsequently, in 2014, he joined an executive agriculture management program at St. John's College, Cambridge, with the support of his father, to further cultivate his abilities in sustainable leadership. In April 2019, it was disclosed by Kensington Palace that Prince William had concluded a 3-week internship at MI5, MI6, and GCHQ, during which he concentrated on the surveillance of extremist groups, threat detection, and observation of encryption technology. William commenced his military journey at the Royal Military Academy Sandhurst in January 2006. Upon successful completion of a rigorous 44-week officer cadet course, he was commissioned as a British Army officer and assumed the role of a troop commander in the Blues and Royals. Despite Queen Elizabeth II's support for William's involvement in frontline duties, concerns regarding his safety arose due to his position as second in line to the throne. As a result, the Ministry of Defense opted against deploying him to southern Iraq. Subsequently, William received training in both the Royal Navy and Royal Air Force, attaining ranks equivalent to lieutenant and partaking in various military responsibilities. He underwent an accelerated naval officer training program at the Britannia Royal Naval College, where he notably contributed to a major seizure operation on board HMS Iron Duke in July 2008, aiding in the confiscation of $40 million worth of cargo. In January 2009, William transitioned to the Royal Air Force RAF as a flight lieutenant and underwent training as a helicopter pilot with the RAF Search and Rescue Force. He also received additional training with the Special Air Service, Special Boat Service, and Special Reconnaissance Regiment. By January 2010, he had completed his training at both the Defense Helicopter Flying School and the Search and Rescue Training Unit at RAF Valley. William made history by becoming the first member of the British royal family to take up residence in Wales since the reign of Henry VII. In October 2010, he participated in his inaugural rescue mission as a co-pilot of an RAF Sea King helicopter, and he was involved in a rescue operation in the Irish Sea in November 2011. In February 2012, he was deployed to the Falkland Islands, a move that drew criticism from Argentina for being seen as provocative due to the timing coinciding with the 30th anniversary of the Falklands War. In June 2012, William achieved the rank of captain for a Sea King helicopter. His operational duties as a pilot for the RAF Search and Rescue mission concluded in September 2013, during which he completed 156 missions and saved 149 people. Subsequently, he assumed the role of the patron for the Battle of Britain memorial flight. In July 2015, William commenced full-time employment as a pilot for the East Anglian Air Ambulance, EA, choosing to contribute his salary to the charity. He acquired a civil pilot's license and underwent supplementary training at Norwich Airport. William's responsibilities included working varying shifts and attending to critical care cases, prompting him to contemplate the mental strains associated with coping with grave injuries and loss. The BBC highlighted his distinctive engagement with the National Health Service, which set him apart from other members of the royal family. In July 2017, William departed from the EAA to prioritize his royal obligations. He showed his backing for an anniversary campaign of London's Air Ambulance charity in 2019 and assumed the role of the charity's official patron in March 2020. Amidst the COVID-19 pandemic, he granted permission for the utilization of Kensington Palace's private lawn for the refueling activities of the charity and conveyed his appreciation to the Air Ambulance staff through a letter during Air Ambulance Week 2020. Subsequently, by February 2023, he had taken on the role of patron for the Wales Air Ambulance charity. At this point, he was already married with kids. How did he meet his wife, marriage, and family? In 2001, William and Catherine Middleton first met a student residing at St. Salvator's Hall at the University of St. Andrews, where they developed a close friendship. Catherine reportedly captured William's attention at a charity fashion show in 2002, with her appearance on the stage in a revealing lace dress. During their second year, William and Middleton shared a flat with two other friends. They officially began dating in 2003 and lived together at Balgove House on the Strath Tyrone estate, with two roommates from 2003 to 2005. Although the couple briefly ended their relationship in 2004, they quickly reconciled. The relationship between Prince William and Kate Middleton received significant scrutiny from the tabloid press. The media attention became so intense that Prince William requested the press to maintain a distance from Middleton. In December 2006, Middleton and her family were present at Prince William's passing out parade at the Royal Military Academy, Sandhurst. Reports emerged in April 2007, suggesting that Prince William and Middleton had separated. Shortly after, Middleton and her family attended the concert for Diana, and rumors surfaced of a reconciliation between the couple. Middleton was also present at the Order of the Garter procession ceremony at Windsor Castle in June 2008, where Prince William was bestowed the title of Royal Knight of the Garter. In June 2010, the couple relocated to a cottage on the Bedorgan estate in Anglesey, Wales, where they lived until 2014. In October 2010, the couple got engaged at a secluded alpine cabin on Mount Kenya as part of a 10-day excursion to the Lewa Wildlife Conservancy in celebration of William's completion of the RAF helicopter search and rescue course. The announcement of their engagement was made by Clarence House on the 16th of November. It was noted that William presented his fiancée with his late mother's engagement ring. The wedding ceremony took place at Westminster Abbey on the 29th of April, 2011. The wedding garnered a global audience of approximately 300 million people, with 26 million viewers tuning in to watch the event live in Britain. From their engagement until 2013, William and Catherine resided at Nottingham Cottage in London, after which they moved to apartment 1A at Kensington Palace, following renovations costing £4.5 million. This residence continues to serve as their official home in the capital. As a gift from the Queen, the couple received Armour Hall, a country house on the Sandringham estate, where they lived from 2015 to 2017. Kensington Palace served as their primary residence until 2022, when the family relocated to Adelaide Cottage in Windsor. Catherine's initial pregnancy was publicly disclosed in December 2012. She was hospitalized on the 22nd of July 2013 at the Lindo wing of St. Mary's Hospital in London, the same location where Prince William was born. Later that same day, she delivered Prince George. In September 2014, it was made known that Catherine was expecting her second child. On the 2nd of May 2015, she was admitted to the aforementioned hospital and gave birth to Princess Charlotte on the same day. The announcement of Catherine's third pregnancy came in September 2017, with Prince Louis being born on the 23rd of April 2018. William and Catherine have been the caretakers of two English Cocker Spaniels known as Lupo and Orla. William is the Duke of Cambridge. William was designated as Duke of Cambridge, Earl of Strathearn and Baron Carrick-Fergus on the occasion of his marriage in April 2011. The following summer, he and Catherine undertook a tour of Canada. According to Nicholas Wickel, a writer for BBC News, the visit to Canada was highly successful for the couple, as they participated in a range of activities such as tree planting and street hockey. Their warm interactions and considerate gestures not only boosted their popularity but also strengthened positive attitudes towards the monarchy in Canada. Furthermore, they represented the 2012 Summer Olympics in London as ambassadors, attending various sporting events throughout the Games. In September 2013, William and Catherine embarked on a tour of Singapore, Malaysia, Tuvalu, and the Solomon Islands in honor of the Queen's Jubilee festivities. William presided over his inaugural investiture ceremony at Buckingham Palace the following month. In April 2014, he and Catherine conducted an official visit to New Zealand and Australia, accompanied by their son, George. In August of that year, the couple, along with Prince Harry, represented the royal family at World War I commemorative events in Belgium. In December, the pair traveled to New York and Washington, D.C., where William delivered a speech at the World Bank denouncing the illicit trafficking of wildlife. In 2015 and 2010, William engaged in a series of visits to various Asian countries such as Japan, China, Bhutan, and India. He made history by becoming the first royal figure to visit mainland China in nearly 30 years, with the media praising William's diplomatic skills as tactful and graceful. Addressing claims of laziness in the press, William reaffirmed his dedication to his royal responsibilities, underscoring his commitment to parenthood and his involvement in air ambulance operations. The year 2017 saw William and Catherine visiting countries like France, Poland, Germany, and Belgium. Additionally, in January 2018, the royal couple traveled to Sweden and Norway. These visits, arranged by the Foreign Office, were seen as efforts to strengthen UK-European relations following Brexit. In June 2018, William undertook a tour of Jordan, Israel, and Palestine. William and Catherine embarked on a tour of Pakistan in October 2019, marking the royal family's first official visit to the country in over a decade. The tour was not only successful in strengthening diplomatic ties with Pakistan, but also highlighted the couple's commitment to addressing issues such as climate change and the importance of quality education. In April 2020, reports emerged that William had contracted COVID-19, but chose not to disclose this information to the public to prevent causing unnecessary alarm. According to the Daily Telegraph, He experienced severe symptoms and separated himself from his family to prevent the spread of the virus, while other sources suggested that his illness was not as serious, allowing him to continue working during this time. Later in the same year, in December, William and Catherine embarked on a tour of England, Scotland, and Wales, using the British Royal Train as a means to acknowledge and appreciate the impactful efforts of various communities and charities throughout 2020. While Prime Minister Boris Johnson expressed his approval of the tour, Scottish First Minister Nicola Sturgeon criticized the visit due to travel restrictions in place at the time. Nonetheless, consultations with local authorities were conducted before the planning of the tour. William and Catherine toured Scotland in May 2021, while he was serving as Lord High Commissioner to the Church of Scotland's General Assembly. Their attendance at the G7 summit in Cornwall marked their first participation in the event in June 2021. As part of the Queen's Platinum Jubilee celebrations, the couple visited Belize, the Bahamas, and Jamaica in March 2022. The issue of reparations for slavery gained prominence among public protesters during their visit. William, in his remarks at the unveiling of the National Windrush Monument in London, characterized the tour as a moment for contemplation and criticized the racism experienced by Windrush Generation members and other minorities in Britain in 2022. Additionally, he made his debut at the state opening of Parliament in May 2022 as a Councillor of State, with his father delivering the Queen's speech on behalf of Elizabeth II. With all his involvement and earnings, how much do you think Prince William gave back to society? William's charity involvements. Throughout his life, Prince William, the Prince of Wales, has actively engaged in numerous charitable endeavors, emphasizing causes that hold personal significance to him. His dedication to philanthropy is demonstrated through his endorsement of multiple charitable organizations and direct involvement in projects designed to facilitate beneficial transformations. William has made a significant impact in the field of mental health, particularly through his involvement in initiatives. In 2016, he, alongside his wife Catherine, Princess of Wales, and his brother, Prince Harry, established the Heads Together campaign. The primary objective of this campaign is to address the negative stereotypes associated with mental health problems and promote a culture of open discussion about personal challenges. As a result of their efforts, mental health has gained significant visibility in public discourse, both within the United Kingdom and internationally. William has a strong interest in the preservation of the environment. He established the United for Wildlife campaign, which is dedicated to addressing the issue of illicit wildlife trafficking. This campaign aims to unite diverse organizations in a concerted effort to eradicate wildlife crime and safeguard threatened species. In addition, William introduced the Earthshot Prize in 2020, an esteemed environmental accolade that is designed to stimulate and recognize creative approaches to the most urgent environmental dilemmas globally. This prize specifically targets 5 critical domains: biodiversity, air purity, marine ecosystems, waste management, and climate change. William also plays a vital role in supporting the homeless through his charitable endeavors. He serves as a benefactor of Centrepoint, an organization dedicated to offering housing and assistance to young homeless individuals. William's connection with Centrepoint commenced during his adolescent years, spurred by the example set by his mother, Princess Diana, who was also a supporter of the charity. He has carried on her philanthropic legacy by actively engaging in activities and programs that aid the homeless population. William also provides backing for a range of charitable organizations and initiatives, aside from the aforementioned major causes. He is an advocate of Tusk Trust, which prioritizes wildlife conservation efforts in Africa. Additionally, he lends his support to the Royal Marsden Hospital, where he assumes the role of president, a position previously held by his mother. Prince William's unwavering commitment to altruism highlights his strong determination to enact positive change on a global scale. His active participation in a multitude of charitable initiatives serves as a source of motivation and guidance in tackling the critical challenges confronting modern society. William as the Prince of Wales. Queen Elizabeth II passed away on the 8th of September 2022, leading to the succession of Charles III as the monarch. Following this, William, as the heir apparent, was granted the title of Prince of Wales by his father on the 9th of September. This decision regarding the title sparked a public debate, and a petition urging the cessation of the title garnered more than 30,000 signatures by the 17th of September. Additionally, a YouGov poll indicated that 66% of respondents supported William being bestowed the title, while 22% were against it. On the 30th of October, Synod Lywyd Elyn-Jones mentioned that an investiture was not mandated by the Constitution, suggesting that modern Wales may view it as unnecessary. Kensington Palace also emphasized that an investiture was not under consideration. In his capacity as the eldest son of the British monarch, William inherited the Duchy of Cornwall, which provided him with an added source of income. This duchy, established in 1337, is valued at £760 million, approximately $1.25 billion, and serves the purpose of furnishing a private income to the monarch's eldest son. William and Catherine's trip to Anglesey and Swansea on the 27th of September 2022 marked their inaugural visit to Wales as the Prince and Princess of Wales. During this visit, they also made their first official meeting with the Welsh First Minister, Mark Drakeford, at the Synod in November 2022. Their tour continued with a visit to Falmouth in February 2023, signifying their initial visit to the area since becoming the Duke and Duchess of Cornwall. The following month, in March 2023, William embarked on a solo journey to Poland, where he visited Rzeszów to engage with Polish and British troops as well as Ukrainian refugees. During this visit, he held discussions with Polish President Andrzej Duda at the Presidential Palace. In October 2023, the royal couple William and Catherine openly denounced the Hamas-led attack on Israel. In February 2024, William paid a visit to the headquarters of the British Red Cross. Here, he met with humanitarian aid workers who were assisting civilians affected by the Israel-Gaza conflict. In a statement approved by the UK government, he called for an immediate cessation of hostilities. Shortly after, in the same month, William cancelled his attendance at the Thanksgiving service of his godfather, Constantine II of Greece, at the 11th hour, citing a personal issue that needed his attention. During the same period, he visited the Western Marble Arch Synagogue to express solidarity with the community, amidst the rising instances of anti-Semitism and the escalating human suffering in the Middle East. Aside from all of William's involvement, he still had time for his family. He was able to predict the future of all his children, but what he said about Charlotte will shock you. The predictions made by Prince William. The monarchical household is a unique family that is consistently under public scrutiny. Enthusiasts of royalty derive great pleasure from observing the family's progression and maturation. The global audience witnessed the transformation of Prince William and Prince Harry from childhood to adulthood, and they are now witnessing a similar evolution with their offspring. Prince William envisions a grand future for his sole daughter. Though not in the expected career path, Prince Louis displayed enthusiasm during the Platinum Jubilee celebration, showcasing the unique personalities of all of Prince William and Kate Middleton's children. The eldest child, Prince George, who holds the position of heir after William, typically displays composure. In contrast, the younger sibling has shown a propensity for more challenging behavior in public settings. Despite any misbehavior, this younger child's conduct surpasses that of Prince Andrew. Princess Charlotte seems to exhibit a somewhat reserved demeanor, and there are indications that she possesses undisclosed skills that could potentially lead to great achievements. Parents typically hold a favorable view of their children's abilities. However, it is particularly noteworthy when a potential successor to the throne publicly praises their child's talents. Princess Charlotte, in this instance, is the child in question, and her talent lies in the realm of soccer. Allegedly, the entire royal family has an appreciation for soccer. However, Princess Charlotte may be showing promising talent in the sport. Prince William holds the position of president at Britain's Football Association, and in June 2022, was given jerseys for his children during a visit to England's women's team. On that occasion, he recounted anecdotes about Charlotte's achievements in soccer, mentioning, "Charlotte wants me to inform you that she excels in goalkeeping. She specifically requested that I convey this message." Additionally, the father of three remarked that Princess Charlotte possesses the potential to become a notable figure in the sporting world. Admittedly, Princess Charlotte is just 7 years old at present. Therefore, her future trajectory remains uncertain. Nevertheless, cultivating relationships with influential individuals could prove advantageous. Bearing in mind that legendary England player David Beckham holds long-standing friendships with both Prince William and Prince Harry, attending their weddings and extending an Instagram tribute to Queen Elizabeth during the Platinum Jubilee, Beckham noted to The Express, "I have a very normal relationship with Harry as well. Both could be described as affable individuals who hold a deep appreciation for sports." Undoubtedly, a mere request from her father could facilitate Princess Charlotte's access to valuable guidance from one of soccer's most renowned figures. Apart from her growing prowess in soccer, Princess Charlotte demonstrates interests that are common among girls of her age. During the 2018 Commonwealth Day celebrations, Joseph Muscat, the Prime Minister of Malta, informed Prince William that his daughters were enrolled in stage school, prompting an enthusiastic response from William about Charlotte's fondness for dancing. The documentation of Charlotte's passion for dancing is notable, with William attributing this interest to her late grandmother, Princess Diana, who was renowned for her love of dance. Princess Charlotte also mirrors Queen Elizabeth's affinity for horseback riding, an activity she took up. The Duchess of Cambridge expressed her daughter's enthusiasm for this pastime to Natasha Baker, a triple gold medalist equestrian, sharing that although she does not share the same passion, she is committed to supporting and nurturing Charlotte's love for horses. The true extent of Princess Charlotte's soccer abilities will only become apparent over time. Despite this uncertainty, admirers of the royal family will certainly derive pleasure from observing the children reveal their individualities and interests to the public. The likelihood of additional displays of their personalities and passions remains high as the young royals continue to mature. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and also click the next video shown on your screen.